What's up, pirates? It's your boy GM reviewing One Piece chapter 889. Before I start this review, one thing that is very important. Please, it is very important to encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases, because a lot of people put the hard work to make those happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They are even cheaper. And now to reveal you the prize behind my One Piece giveaway contest. Let me just remind you that I am doing the giveaway on January the 12th. And how to participate? It's easy. Just be subscribed to my channel and I will pick a random subscriber as the winner. So now it's time for the revelation. Let's get to it. And so the prize of my One Piece giveaway contest that will be on January the 12th will be the One Piece calendar of 2018, the manga calendar. So I hope you like it. I mean, it's not much, but look, it is really beautiful. It is. So you want to win this? You know what to do. Subscribe to this channel, and January the 12th, I will pick a random subscriber, and this person will be the lucky winner. And now, onto the review. As hard as it is to believe, Leo, the dwarf that helped the Straw Hats and everybody else defeat Doflamingo, is starting his own pirate crew. At first they look adorable and all, but these dwarves have superhuman strength, and I mean mad superhuman strength. And it is that asset that will make them such a threat to other people. And at the same time, they also have superhuman speed. They can snatch anything else without even realizing that that thing that got snatched is missing. So I would love to see how they're gonna fare in the new world. But one thing is for sure, these guys are gonna be a powerful ally to the Straw Hats in the future to come. Carrot in song form is a true demon. She is powerful, fast, and now she is tearing up those steering wheels from ship to ship so they can not be able to chase the Straw Hat, and so they can be stuck being just, directed away by the waves. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave. But the big setback about the Sulong transformation is the fact that if a mink transforms into Sulong form and stays too long in it, they lose consciousness and they just revert to their primal instinct forever, destroying enemy and ally alike. And what's even worse, if the user prolongs this transformation too long, well, they exhaust themselves until death. So it's like Brooke said, it's a very double-edged sword. It renders you powerful, but at a heavy price. And speaking of Brooke, it was good to see him participating to that battle, because we know the guy can run over water, even though he is a Devilfoot user. I love the fact that he also put some adversaries into sleep. We know that the Straw Hats and killing, like they don't go exactly together. Maybe for Zoro. When Brooks saved Carrot, we also learned that the Sulong transformation wears off if they don't exactly look into the moon directly. So they could wear sunglasses, wear a hat, or just not look at the full moon. So it's a good thing that she can somehow control this transformation, but at the same time, we saw her at the end of the chapter. She was very exhausted, but I believe it was intentional, like for her to rest up a little bit. Look, after the way the chapter ended, it's the only way I can see that the Straw Hats are gonna save the Thousand Sunny, and and have to face Big Mom. Well, while she is weakened, it's to have Carrot once again go into Sulong form and face her directly. I really love Chopper's reaction towards Carrot transforming to her Sulong form. He was just kissing up to her. You know what? She's like my sister, because it goes to the family. She's my sister. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah. So what if I'm a reindeer and she's a rabbit? She's family, all right? Fuck you. But Carrot wasn't the only one to show us something very special since the last chapter. Big Mom in this chapter showed us something very hellishly raging. Prometheus and Zeus are looking for Big Mom, and they ended up looking for her. Big Mom is close to the Thousand Sunny, and she decides to jump and we see Prometheus and Zeus right behind her. She asks her hat to transform into sword mode, sorry, and that sword looks hungry for blood. Like he's not messing around. Like I want some straw hat blood. And even the children and soldiers have no clue of what's going on with her. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's what the fuck is going on? We see Big Mom floating on Zeus, but Prometheus somehow merged through her hair, and we see her like raging like as a fucking demon with burning hair. So I think that this transformation did not just made her hair just flamingly hellish. No, it definitely made her even more dangerous than she was before. Big Mom is running low on energy. She hasn't eaten in hours. She is thinner than usual. But Zeus and Prometheus are created from her own soul. Therefore, reabsorbing that part of her soul that was Zeus and Prometheus. Well, for now, I can say it's Prometheus. Zeus, he seems to be squashed under her feet, but we'll see. But it is sure that Prometheus has been reabsorbed by Big Mom, as we've seen at that last panel at the end of the chapter. So Big Mom is gonna be very fucking dangerous on the Thousand Sunny, who doesn't stand much chances to be there after the aftermath of this battle. But have faith, people. Unlike what Jinbei said about the possibility of leaving the Thousand Sunny for grabs, probably to be destroyed by Big Mom, it's not gonna happen. Look, the Thousand Sunny is a special ship created with special materials, so it's not gonna just get destroyed just like that. Don't worry about it. The Thousand Sunny is there for the long haul. We go back with Capone and Sanji. These two are arguing because Capone wants to put some dynamite and poison and all that stuff into the cake so Big Mom can eat it and be, well, blown from inside and poisoned. You name it. But this is Sanji we're talking about. It's Sanji. Yeah, it's Sanji. The cordon bleu of One Piece. Did you really think he's gonna allow such desecration of his masterpiece? But to convince Capone, Sanji make him taste some of his whipped cream. No pun intended, because that is disgusting. And Capone, he dies from culinary orgasm. He is in heaven, like his taste buds have been blessed by divinity. With that said, Capone is convinced the cake must remain as such, capiche? Something that Sanji said in this chapter that really make me admire this character even more, even though that I already admire him as such. He said, "I feed those who want to be fed. That's a cook's job." And we haven't heard him said those words since his first arc in the Balati. So it's really cool that those words were heard once again in the arc where it's all about a Big Mom being hungry again and being fed, and perhaps curing her eating disorder as well. So I really love the fact that in this chapter, Oda made Senji said those sacred words. Yeah, it really emphasized on the kind of character that Senji is and how priceless he is, not only to the Straw Hat but into this universe as well. Putting yet again fates by seeing how cool Senji is. But if you remember in this chapter, after that, we see Senji being worried about Nami. I'm expecting that to happen. We're gonna get some tension between Pudding and Nami, especially considering that the last time that Nami saw Pudding, it wasn't in her best way, so there might be some confrontation between those two. Not for Sanji, but just out of anger and betrayal and all that. But I think that I think I can see Nami forgiving Pudding, especially considering how she has helped Sanji throughout the course of making this cake and all of that. So, but I am still expecting a little, maybe not a fight, but some sparks between those two. Daifuku was a bit of a letdown in this chapter because I thought we would have seen a little bit of confrontation between the genie and Cabot, but it turns out that the only thing that he did in this chapter was sunking other ships, which helped Carrot. So yeah, he didn't do much. And the chapter ends with Big Mom finally on the Thousand Sunny, and everybody else is freaking out. So the way I see it, Janeway could go on the offense, but he knows that even though that Big Mom is weaker than usual, no, she's never usually weak, but even though that Big Mom is, weakened by her hunger, she is still a monstrous force. So you do not want to face her. And right now, she is sort of merged with Prometheus. This is a no-win situation. Like, you can't go face Big Mom just like that head first and hoping to win. So for that, that's not gonna work unless Jinbei tries to, just to buy some time. The guy can control water at a certain level, so he could use that against Big Mom, considering that she is a devil fruit user. Jinbei was talking about leaving the Thousand Sunny, but we know that the other Straw Hats will never let that happen. They will never leave the ship so that Big Mom destroys it. So the only option that I see is wherever Carrot is, Big Mom, I don't know, exposes her accidentally to moonlight, and she goes back again in Sulong form, and we get this battle of titans. Nami could control Zeus just like she did before with the Thunderballs, but I don't see that happening because Prometheus, he was mad pissed at Zeus for doing that. So yeah, I think that's, from my point of view, this is the only option that I can see. But overall, this was a great chapter. I really loved it. So tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe. Don't forget my One Piece giveaway, January 12th. How to participate? Just subscribe to my channel and I will pick a random winner out of my subscribers. And the prize is a One Piece calendar of 2018, the manga version. So guys, take care of yourself, and most of all, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Take care of yourselves. See ya.